Hey guys, Jeff here. Today we're just gonna do a little bit of an in-home prep workout. All right, it's pretty much a timer. It's a good workout to get the mobility going, get the blood flowing, get the muscles activated, and get that heart rate up a little bit. This is great just for a quick workout if you only have about a half hour, 45 minutes. It's a good pre-round routine as well, just to get everything kind of flowing and your muscles woken up and your system's firing and your lungs working and your blood flowing and everything that we kind of need to take it to the course. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through each step of the process, like our warm up, and then we got 2 circuits that are on a timer. It's gonna be 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And then we got a little specific golf swing technique at the end, just to help with the endurance, because when you get towards the end of the round, it gets tough out there. So we got to make sure that our endurance and our work capacity is there, ready to perform, even at 17 and 18. Because I know mostly everybody is having a hell of a day on their course. All right, guys, so we're ready for our warm up. All right, pretty much all the equipment that you need really is just a mat. All right, I got a set of light dumbbells here, about 10 pounders, just in-home little quick workout that's effective anyway. All right, I got a Ryder Cup Bethpage Black logo ball, just in case I need to do any rotating or any slams or any type of rotation with the med ball. Kind of helps guide and keeps the body together as we go through the movement. I also got own resistance band. Any level that you got is good. Okay, this is just basic of what I have. And I also have golf shaft. Okay, this is just for any type of rotation or any type of warm-ups that we do. Good to have also to work on alignment and some mirror work in the house. Okay, so pretty much what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through our dynamic warm-up to prep the body to get ready for the workout. All right, when you do this stuff, you wanna make sure that you have full range of everything. All right, so you're trying to stretch out, you're trying to reach and engage that range a little bit more and warm up everything. All right, static stretching is good for after the workout to help recover everything. Right now, we want to do dynamic movement, meaning we want to get the body prepped, the muscles warmed up, the juices flowing in the joints, and our body prepped and ready to prepare to work because it's going to be under stress. So we want to make sure that it's ready, it's warmed up, it's primed, and it's there when we need it. Cool. All right, let's get it going. So the first one is we gotta crawl out to front step reach. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set your feet hip width apart. You're gonna squat all the way down. You're gonna crawl all the way out to push-up position. You're gonna take one foot to the side of the hand. You're gonna turn. You're gonna reach. Bring it down to the ground. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, as we do this, we wanna make sure that the knee stays pushed out, chest stays up proud, and we're gonna rotate and come all the way down. Then we're gonna crawl all the way back, okay? Now, the important part that people forget is the squat position. Okay, we wanna make sure we stay back in those heels, chest stays up strong, and we always go back to the squat and then stand all the way up. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna squat down again, all right, crawl all the way out, take a big step, turn, reach, bring it down, step, turn, reach, bring it all the way back, squat all the way down, okay? We're gonna do this 5 times. Beautiful. All right, so next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop down, hands and knees, and we're gonna go into beast position. So pretty much that's a quadruped position. All right, and what you're gonna do, all right, is you're gonna set your toes into the ground, tuck those hips underneath you. All right, you're gonna pop the knees up, you're gonna brace your abs, and then you're gonna lift the hips up, heels go down towards the ground, okay? And then you're gonna come all the way back down towards that ground. Okay, you're gonna do this 10 times, okay? You're gonna feel a good stretch in the hammies, the calves, and then when you also come back down, brace those abs hard. It's important, we wanna keep that core engaged through everything. That way our spine is supported and it's primed and ready for the workout. All right, so we're gonna elevate, heels go down, hips go up, bring it back down. 10 times. Another big thing with these is as you do them, make sure those hips stay tucked underneath. Otherwise, we don't want that butt out and that pelvis tilted. We want it pulled underneath us. That way our core is firing for us, okay? All the way up, bring it back down. Beautiful. Okay, next we're gonna need our golf shaft. And what you're gonna do is the golf shaft, all right, you're gonna put it right across your shoulders, okay? Now this is a good warm up just to get rotating and also to get the hips warmed up with that rotation. That way our hips are loaded and ready to go for when we go out to the course or the range, okay? So you're gonna grab onto your club, you're gonna take a step back, you're gonna rotate, all right, get that shoulder all the way down to the ground, stand back up. When I do this, I like to separate the two, right? So we're gonna step, rotate, come back forward, stand all the way up. All right, you're gonna go 10 on one side, 10 on the other. All right, if you can, try to keep the weight on the front foot as best you can. Now, normally too, we favor one side more than the other. So we gotta emphasize and study the good side to bring it to the bad side or the tight side or the weaker side or the less coordinated side, because we wanna make sure that the body stays balanced and stable, because all that rotating to one side of the swing, whether you're a lefty, whether you're a righty, we gotta make sure that the body stays equal on both sides. That way we feel good. There's no pressure more on one side more than the other, and it's less likely to get injured if it's balanced better. Okay, so we gotta make sure that we do both sides and we try to copy our good side, okay? Beautiful. Okay, then we're gonna grab our band here. All right, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the band, and you're gonna do pull apart just to loosen up the shoulder blades. All right, now, it doesn't really matter how far it goes. You don't need strict band that you can't pull it apart, but what you wanna do is you're gonna grab the band, you're gonna bring your hands together, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull straight across, and then bring it back up. Okay, what I like to do is I like to start with the band up, and then pull down towards my chest. That way, that little area between the shoulder blades is doing the work. So we're loosening up those shoulder blades, we're getting them primed and ready, and we're really firing on those round blades, which are those muscles that pull those shoulder blades back. All right, you're gonna go 10 to 15 reps, whatever you're feeling. I like to do 15, just to get warmed up. Now, a lot of people too, they tend to stop where the band ends. I like full range. I wanna reach those shoulder blades out, let them release, and then pull them all the way back. So just make sure that you bring the hands together as you do these. Beautiful. All right, and now that's our warm-up, okay? Now the warm-ups can change from day to day depending on what you're training that day, right? So whatever your main lift is or your main function of that day is, what you can think about is actively, okay, what muscles do I need? What movement do I need to prime and get ready, right? Now the core is always one to get ready. Rotating, if you're a golfer, is always good to get ready. So like a general idea is okay. Doesn't have to be super specific to that main lift, but those corresponding muscles that are around that main movement that we need to work and support, those are the target areas, okay? All right, now onto the circuit. So we're ready to go, we're warmed up. Now with that warm up too, you can run through it 2 to 3 times if you want. I usually do the 3 mark just to get everything ready and get the ranges a little bit more. All right, so circuit number 1. All right, we're gonna go 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, so it's timer. All right, so you're gonna do as many reps as you possibly can do within the 20 seconds. Okay, you do get a rest in between, so I want you to catch your breath. I want you to breathe through everything, and I want you to try to get full range on everything. All right, I'm gonna set up my timer. You can use the Gym Boss app, which is great and it's free. You can go 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and you can set different intervals, and I'll post that up on the video too as well as we go through this. But for right now, we're gonna get going. All right, the first circuit is 4 exercises. We got squat and curl, we got bat wings, we got dumbbell bent over alternating rows, and then we're gonna do lateral band walks with the band. And then I'm gonna run through it all with you and do the full circuit with you, okay? I got my timer on the watch just because I'm using my phone to record. So we're gonna go 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Let's get after it. All right, guys, let's get it. We got 4 exercises for the first circuit. 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Let's get it going. Timer starting. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go squat and curl. Let's go. All right, push those knees out, keep the chest up strong. All right, curl, squat. Abs always tight. 20 seconds. Beautiful. All right, put it down. We're gonna get a little rest now. All right, get it loosened up. All right, now we're gonna pop down. We're gonna do bat wings next. Okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set up. All right, elbows on the ground, feet up. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a little crunch. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Always keep that chest up nice and strong. Drive those elbows into the ground. In 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, next you're gonna need your dumbbells. All right, again, we're gonna get a little 20-second rest here. You're gonna catch your breath, just breathe. All right, now this one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna set your feet a little hip width apart. Okay, dumbbells go in the middle. All right, you're gonna pop down and you're gonna alternate the row. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, I like to keep my posture up, chest up strong. You're gonna pull and rotate the hip a little bit. Try to keep the head dead center as best you can. Again, 20 seconds. All right, if you feel good with your technique, you'll pick up the speed a little bit, and we're gonna go. Perfect. All right, a little breather. All right, then we're gonna grab our band, or if you have a mini band too, you can put it around your ankles. All right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna step on that band, hold the hands in front. All right, and then when the timer starts, you're just gonna sidestep and sidestep. Remember to catch your breath in between each one. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, try to keep those knees pushed out. You're gonna push against the band. So even though you're stepping with one foot, the other leg is still working as well. Oh yeah, burning. All right, try to stay in those heels. All right. 3, 2, and 1, good. Perfect, all right, then we're gonna go back to the dumbbells. Okay, we're gonna do 3 full rounds of this. Let's get it. All right, super low with the squat, chest stays up nice and strong. 3, 2, and let's go. And good. Woo. Nice. Beautiful. All right, 20-second rest. All right, then we're gonna pop back down and do those bat wings again. All right, remember the bat wings, chin stays up tall, abs stay tight. All right, elbows are gonna be assistant, that's fine, as long as you keep that chin up. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. And 3, 2, 1. Woo. Burn it. All right, then you're gonna grab your dumbbells again. We're gonna go back to those rows down. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whew. Good job. All right, 20-second rest, and then we need the band again. All right, if you want to increase the tension on the band, you can grab a little lower on the band too, if you like. All right, ready? And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Butt's burning. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo. Fired up now. All right, 20 seconds. We got one more round. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, and 1. Good. All right, last set of the bat wings. Remember, catch your breath. All right, this is all core, so keep that rib cage down, okay? Don't try to lose tension on the way down. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, ooh, good job. Whew. Burning now. All right, let's get back to the band. Oh no, we gotta do the alternating rows. All right, we're gonna set our feet in good golf posture, abs tight. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep those dumbbells moving. Three, two, one. Good. Ooh. All right, last thing. All right, good side steps now, okay? All right, ready? And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, and 1. Woo! Holy mackerel. All right, not bad. All right, so that's circuit number 1. All right, now in between each one, what we want to do is we want to take like a 1.5, 2-minute break, reset the timer, look at the next circuit, and I'll let you know what's going on, okay? Round number 2 is up. All right, we're gonna do push-ups with a reach, okay, as many as we can do. Then you're gonna grab your band with your handle. We're gonna do banded deadlifts. Again, I'm gonna be doing this with you the whole entire time. Same timer too, 20 on, 20 off, okay? As many reps as you possibly can do. So we got the push-ups, you got the banded deadlifts. We're also gonna do med ball rotations, or you can use a pillow if you like. And then the 4th exercise is gonna be a regular forearm plank. Okay, now when we do the plank, I want tension. I don't want you to just hold yourself for 20 seconds because that's too easy. I want you to squeeze everything from the booty to the legs. All right, so let's get it going. All right, I'm gonna start my timer. All right, so again, it's 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. All right, we're gonna do the push-ups first. Okay, so my band, med ball. All right, hope everybody's ready to rock and roll. All right, so we're gonna set up push-up position. You're gonna go down to a push-up, reach out with your hands, and then come all the way back up. All right, ready? Timer's gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Two, and 1. Good. All right, then we're gonna grab our band. All right, same position like we did the band walks on the first circuit. All right, you're gonna grab a little bit lower on the band. Again, you're gonna wait for that 20 seconds to be over for the rest. All right, you're gonna set your feet hip width apart. Now the main thing with this, booty goes back, chest stays up. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo. All right, last one. Grab your med ball or your pillow. All right, you're gonna set into a golf position. All right, good golf stance posture. All right, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna rotate, reach. You're gonna do both sides, rotate, reach. All right, again, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Three, 2, 1, and good. Woo. All right, next, we're gonna pop down, we're gonna go on the forearms for a plank. Feet are gonna be together, legs are locked. Okay, back stays nice and solid and straight the whole time. All right? All right, you should have so much tension in your body that your body's shaking a little bit, all right? Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's pop it up, squeeze the glutes hard. And don't let those glutes go, squeeze them as hard as you possibly can. And 3, 2, 1, good. Woo. Nice job. All right, then we're gonna go back down actually to the push-ups. All right, again, we're gonna go through this 3 times. All right, let's try to pump now a little bit with everything. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice. Let's go. All right, catch your breath. All right, we're gonna go back to the banded deadlifts now. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And 3, 2, 1, good. Woo. All right, grab your med ball or your pillow. A good thing that you're going hard enough too is that you're out of breath. All right, that means you're trying to catch up to the work capacity you're pushing. You want to push that level a little bit. Again, end of the round, you're having a hell of a day, a hell of a round. We gotta stay focused and we gotta make sure our body is there and ready to go, especially our wind. All right, ready? All right, back to the rotations. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Good. All right, back down on the forearms to the plank. When you do this plank, I want you to actively think about your glutes and your abs. Don't just shut the brain off and hold yourself. Fire everything. Tension, we want shakiness. All right, someone's gonna come over and push you over. You're a brick, you're solid. You don't move. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Pop it up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. All right, let's go. One more. One more. All right, trying to push that pace too. When I do stuff like this, especially the conditioning and the quick workouts, I like to build. I don't like to slow down. I like to build. I like to use the blood flow, the heart rate up. Use the aggression a little bit that you got and aim it. Okay? Trying to build on those reps. Go harder at it. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, back on the band. Catch your breath after each one. Come a little closer here. All right, chest up strong, abs nice and tight. All right, this round I want you to feel like you're jumping with full force every single time. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. And 3, 2, 1. Woo. Let's go. All right, last one on the rotation. So grab your pillow, grab your med ball, whatever you got. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Full range now. Reach that med ball out. Big turn with the hips. Head stays nice and straight. Two, 1. Oh yeah. All right, last plank. All right, now max effort on the tension. Okay, squeeze everything. Quads, glutes, abs. Think about it. Fight it. It wants to loosen. Don't let it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and pump it up. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good job. Circuit number 2, complete. Quick, easy, effective. And I'm out of breath. Ab check. Need a tan, but is what it is. Good job. All right, so the last thing of today, I like to do golf-specific stuff just to help with the endurance of being on the course and having a long day. So you got to play 36, say you're in a playoff, say you're coming down to 17 and 18 and you need a good drive, you still need your speed there, you still need your endurance there, you still need your mind there. So to finish off, we're going to do 50 each way, full on fast swings with just the shaft. Okay, you're going to try to get some whip behind it, jump whoosh, okay, every single swing. And I want you to try to build that tension and that speed. Now we're going to do both sides just to stay balanced within our body, so that way we prevent injury. And that way we're rotating equally on both sides. We just don't want to favor one side. All right, I've been training for about 13 years. I keep myself in pretty good shape. I have no real bad injuries except one back in the day, but no real back injuries or anything, because I emphasize rotating both directions and then also not rotating, right? As much as you rotate in golf, you also need not to rotate. So we got to make sure that we do both sides during exercises. That's why we do unilateral stuff. That's why we do single leg work. That's why we rotate on both ways. That's why we have to balance each direction, each way equally to the equal reps, okay? Now, if you were coordinated more on one side than the other, that's okay. Study the good side. Take that to the bad side. This is training. We need to train our brain and our body to move a certain way. It may feel or seem weaker, but it may not just know what to do in that plane or in that movement. So we got to train it to do it. So my right side is going to be way worse than my left side because I'm a lefty. I swing lefty, okay? I throw everything righty, but I swing lefty. So this is my dominant side. So with that, the left side is going to be great. I'm going to try to match that side on the right side because I study my left side. All right, so let's get it. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your club. All right, you're gonna bring your feet together, you're gonna step, swing, get some speed behind, 10 times. Faster. Now we're gonna match the other side. This one's gonna feel weird. Not bad. Ooh, that was slow. Come on, one more. Ooh. All right, now we're gonna do this 50 times per side. That way we keep that speed up and we increase our work capacity and our endurance a little bit, especially for the long days on the course. All right, great job today. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to do these little workout videos here and there. We're gonna hit the weights in the gym. Again, my name is Jeff Byer, certified trainer for the last 13 years. Been dealing with every type of client that there is, from people that just want to lose weight, to post-rehab therapy work, to athletes from baseball to soccer to golf. I'm an avid golfer myself. I've been trying to do amateur tournaments and qualify for like the New York State Amateur Championship, which is this week, which I missed by one stroke. Shot 74, Beth Page red. Needed a 73. Missed it by one with a birdie on 18. But it is what it is. So on to the MMT Championship at the end of the month to qualify for that. And we're gonna keep going. So I hope you enjoy the journey, enjoy the workouts. Little advice, never give up. Eat really good food. Stay consistent no matter how you feel. Stay consistent, all right? Have a great night. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Get after it.